Mamilla is a new construction of an old Jewish Arab neighborhood. It is situated strategically between the new city and the old city within Jerusalem. It is today a deluxe complex that hosts a luxury hotel, the finest restaurants, the latest in fashion, and has a stunning series of art exhibits. In the midst of the finest choices that money can buy, history cries out. From abstract to concrete, meet the heroes and heroines of the Bible, a cast of history that breathes their story of humanity's encounter of God. These figures provoke discussion and enjoyment from every pilgrim and local passerby. Their stories define Israel's history and the world's history. Each work of art has a plaque that names the artist, the title, and biblical reference in Hebrew. There are repeated themes such as the snake and apple, Adam and Eve, Ruth the Moabite, and various matriarchs and patriarchs of the Bible. This woman here is laughing. It's Sarah. The artist here has depicted her laughing because when she heard that she would become pregnant at the age of 100, she laughed in disbelief. This is one of the most critical statues at the entrance of Mamilla. It is Abraham holding in his hands the message of the whole Middle East conflict. On the left, he has Isaac, and on the right hand, he has Ishmael. Abraham was the father of these two seeds. Avram means father of many nations. From Abraham to Moses, this is a desert leader who's protecting his eyes from the sand and the wind in the desert. This was the man chosen to give the law to all mankind. This is Moses. A man in agony, a man in pain that has suffered beyond any stretch of the imagination. Job here has his legs cut off from the knee, the most severe type of amputation, and is depicted in a wheelchair. This artist truly can identify with suffering. Ruth the Moabite looks at her kinsman redeemer, Boaz. Here the artist cast in bronze these two figures and rendered the look of compassion and love for one another very successfully. Ruth the Moabite is the great-great-grandmother of King David, who from that line emerged Jesus. As we've been walking down Mamilla here, you may have noticed that there are bricks on the walls that have numbers. Well, all these numbers were necessary to reconstruct the building that was moved to this spot. We don't like the numbers on these bricks. We think they should probably be removed because they don't have any aesthetic appeal. However, someone thought differently and kept the numbers on the bricks. Mamilla is a statement of what has happened and what is happening right now. It stretches your imagination, delights your senses, and offers the world a common identity. This tiny country, half the size of the state of New Jersey, is an example to the rest of the world how to face the fear and do it anyway, how to prevail against all odds. It's a sign also that you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. Mamilla transcends the reality of Israel's divided society and conflict and pole vaults into a prophetic modernity.